begin. This is what happened to the reforms. You look at the reforms today. Look at them today. How horrible they behave. They marry men with men. They marry Jews with goyim. They eat pork on Yom Kippur. They all mechalelei Shabbat. And I don't want to even tell you what other things they do. Do you know how they became like that? They used to be Orthodox 200 years ago. They just changed one tiny rule about tzitzit. That's not relevant. Once they broke one rule, 200 years later, they became more goyim than Christians, more goyim than Muslims. The Muslims keep more mitzvot of the Torah than this reform. And you have few of them here in Great Neck. You understand? You're not allowed to step in a Reform synagogue. Not allowed to walk in. You're not allowed to walk in a church, and you're not allowed to walk in Reform or Conservative synagogue. But you're allowed to walk into a mosque. Mosque is better than Reform synagogue. Mosque of 500 Arab murderers, you're allowed to walk in. Let's say you're an electrician. Let's say you're an electrician, you have to fix the light bulbs, and Muhammad invited you. And you walk inside and you see 500 Hamas murderers are there praying. You're allowed to walk in? Yes. But the Reform rabbi with his ponytail and earring and his boyfriend, they also invited you to fix the light. You're not allowed to step inside.
That's why they don't allow muzmenet lebar mitzvah. And some of the rabbis say it doesn't matter, is your aunt, is your uncle, is your cousin, is your brother getting married. I'm your rabbi, you're not allowed to step in this place.
You're not allowed to step. It's not in the hand of the rabbis. Let me explain one thing. Sometimes the Reform synagogues have a catering hall on the side. It's not inside where they pray.
They pray, no.
If it's inside the place where the Reform or Conservative are praying, the Jew not allowed to step inside. But if they do on a separate, like sometimes they have the whole 5 acres, and they have a catering hall, it's over there. It's like renting a hall from a goy, same thing. Not allowed. If I give you a list of what rabbis do in the last 20 years in the world, you're not going to want to be Jewish. So,
then this is the war between rabbis.
And you know what the problem? You know what the problem is? I want to tell you something. When there is 1 or 2 or 5 kosher rabbis in an area, in the end they are the one who suffer for the sins of the fake ones. Why? Because the people favor the fakes, because they want to be like them. They want to go to the beach naked. They want to go to Reform. They want to eat whatever they want. They want to go to mixed parties. So which rabbi they prefer? They both have beard. They prefer the one who allows everything. The one who is too strict with the sour face, they don't like. Ugh, nudnik. Not allowed this, not allowed to eat, not allowed to look, not allowed to talk. They don't want them. But when Mashiach comes, everyone will know who will survive and who, with his beautiful title rabbi, will go express to hell. First one, before the Chilonim. Why? Because there's one thing of saying, leave me alone, I'm secular, I don't want to be religious, leave me alone, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. But teaching people that it's okay to be cellular is much worse than being a cellular. That's already a real criminal. And today, there are people like this. There are. You know, you talk about things that every fool knows. It's yeshiva, it's in the Gemara. All of a sudden, some liberal rabbi, oh, this is not true. This is allowed. Why? He wants publicity. He wants people to clap for him. Yes, some don't come. For instance, I know some rabbis, if you make the wedding in a non-kosher place, they won't come for $1 million cash. They won't step inside. Some would come, do the chuppah, and run away. Right away. Yeah. They come, they run away. Why? They know soon the dancing will begin. So there are levels of how strict you are. Not everyone that is not strict is wicked, don't get me wrong. Because sometimes there are places that you can be lenient. But I'm talking about the ones that everything by them is allowed. It's called Rav MaNoach. In Hebrew there's a joke. Rav MaNoach. You know what Rav MaNoach means? MaNoach. Whatever it's comfortable, you can do. Rav MaNoach lecha. What's comfortable? As long as the check would be with 5-6 digits, is happy. You're allowed. Everything is allowed. Tov, I think it's good, huh? No?
Yep.
We got a whole seminar, 1 o'clock.